Alright, what's up everybody? So this is going to be the final part of Spawn. So I decided to just add this little starter GUI right here. This is just gonna be where I put my value for so basically what happens is when you join, it's just gonna say 0 right now because this is supposed to match your strength. I'm gonna add another one for coins. And I'm also gonna add a little thing that goes right here. That's going to be like a picture of like a strong arm with like muscles on it. To show strength. And then probably gonna be like a coin for the other one. So I just decided to do that right now. I'm not gonna do that right now because that's like coding and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to show another. I'm just gonna be making my the rest of this because I also removed the eggs right now because I don't really feel like making those right now. I'm just gonna make like a smaller game instead of like maybe like not as much eggs. Maybe just like a few. But I don't know if putting them there early could like make it mess it up. So I'm just removing them and I'm just gonna make the rest of spawn. It's gonna be over here. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna start off here by looking for some mountains. Wanna find some mountains. We found this, but the problem with this is I couldn't get the bottom off. But eventually I was able to figure out how. Now I tried to extend this, although it didn't really look even. And then I decided to just make my own mountains. So I decided to choose this mountain out of the two. It went through. I had to move it back a little bit because it was going through the building. I saw someone tilting them, and then I was like, it doesn't really look that good. So I decided to change it back. So now I just got to resize them a little bit, and then put them all around the map to make them look a little more natural. So basically, we're just gonna go like all around. And yeah, this looks a little too small, so we're gonna pull them all back a little bit. And now we're just gonna check it out. Just needed to make sure you can't climb them or anything. So I'm gonna put this pet sign here, but this doesn't really look that good when it's hanging like that. So I'm gonna put it on the front. I wanted to put two of them to make it look even, but it didn't really look that good. So then I decided to move them to the middle, and I made them big, but that also didn't look too good when I was standing there. So I made it a little smaller, and then I looked at it, and now it looked good from there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put a little trees there, like iconic tree from the beginning of the series. We're just gonna put it all around. And then I was thinking after that we might as well put some pebbles in, just because I don't really think it looks that good. Only if we're only doing trees. So we're gonna put some pebbles in. And now we're going to put some pine trees in to make it look more like a forest. It looked like the map was doing something weird, so I had to just check it real quick, but nothing was going on. So that looks really good, but now I need to put something on the sides just to make it look good. Now, there we go. We're just gonna finish up on this side, and then we're done. Alright, so that's the end of the video. So as you can see, I put the pet sign here. I changed this all around my map, and also I put a bunch of trees, pebbles, and stuff around there. So that's going to be the end of my spawn. And so yeah. So just to tell you, there's a lot of people out there who when they see developers making maps, I'm pretty much just a like full out beginner developer. I haven't really made any like real games before. Um and I don't really know how to code that well using the scripts. Um but building is definitely much easier to understand than scripting, but a lot of people will see all these amazing maps and look at them and think how easy it would be to make them. But if you really try to make them, sometimes it's a lot harder to make things go together as well as they do. You might think it looks easy, but there's a lot more stuff into it. So this stuff, you're gonna see it go by pretty fast, but this took about 30 minutes. Just to make all these pebbles align, put the pet sign there, and put all these walls there. It took about 30 minutes. And the time zone yesterday that went by really fast, that took like an hour. It does take a long time to make all of this stuff, so you just have to be patient. And if things aren't working, it might also just be good to search it up, because there usually will be another person who's had the same problem as you, and will show you how to fix it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when the next part comes out. So the next part will probably be developing the game, like scripting instead of Spawn, because I'm probably gonna be done with Spawn for now, because I think I like my map a lot. Um, and so one thing before I go though, if you're making like a simulator or a clicker game, then I suggest you fill out the area with something like I did. So it has tons of room for people to walk around, but also it's mostly filled out because mine is going to be like a small game, just one world with a little bit, just like to get started on developing. And so basically, I filled out my entire area because there's not going to be anything they're doing. The point is just to get good at the game and have cool looking pets and a high power. That's what most clicker games are like. But if you want to make more of a game like a much harder game to develop, like Pet Simulator, where basically you have you or your pets in that situation end up breaking stuff, then you'd probably want to fill out your map with you'll want to keep your map empty and then fill it out with the things that they're going to break because usually on a clicker there's not going to be anything to break. So you want to just like make the world look nice. But yeah, that's it. Bye.